if you want to lose weight, stop relying on the gym only. Start doing other physical activities. So what am I saying? If your goal is to lose weight, when you are training in the gym, you're only burning roughly 300 to 1000 calories per session. And this 1000 calories, it will depend on the time you'll spend in the gym. It will also depend on the activity that you're doing. And it will depend on the level of fitness that you're at. 3 things, okay? So, most people want to lose weight. They are at beginner level. They are mostly newbies. So, they are not advanced lifters, athletes. Neither can they spend a lot of hours in the gym because they cannot tolerate what we call DOMS and soreness. So, they'll have to go slowly on their progress. Remember, I've told you, you're only burning 300 to 1000 calories. So 300 is for the beginners. So it is 300 to 500. 500 to 1000 is for advanced athletes because they'll spend like 2 hours in the gym. Okay? Hi. Number 2, when you're going to the gym, you're only using glycogen to fuel your activity. You're not using fats to fuel your activity. You'll only use fat after you're done doing that session. So you'll start burning this fat in the course of the day. You get what I mean? So glycogen is stored in the liver. And when you're feeling hungry, that's why you see many people, they are coming with like a piece of banana or an apple, anything like that, a fruit. Some of them, they drink coffee. You get what I mean? So they do this because they want to refill glycogen. So when you're eating that banana, you'll not burn that banana during that session or at the end of the session. You'll burn it maybe later on. Maybe you came to the gym at 6 a.m. you had 1 banana. You'll burn it at around 4 p.m. You get? That's when your body will complete to digest that food you have eaten. So in the process, that sweet taste is glycogen. So when you're feeling hungry, just know you have depleted glycogen. You'll only use fats after 2 things, either during starvation or when you are during starvation, that is, you haven't eaten for a couple of hours, maybe overnight, you get. So you're sleeping for maybe 6 hours. So 6 hours, you have fasted for 6 hours or 7 or even 8, and then you wake up in the morning. So you can say your body was using a lot of fat overnight because your body needs to survive. So even when you're sleeping, your brain is still functioning. Your digestion is still happening. Your liver is still doing its thing. Your kidneys, everything else. You see, so it's using energy. So you can say it is using the stored fats to do what? To fuel that BMR. BMR is the energy that is keeping us alive. But now when you're exercising, you're only burning this number of calories I've told you. So you see, you cannot rely on gym. So one thing you need to know, when you're going to the gym, you're going to keep fit. You're going to the gym to keep fit. You're not going to the gym to lose weight. Weight loss, it's a combination of so many things. Weight loss, it's a combination of energy balance. So this is energy balance. In energy balance, we have calories in, calories out. So calories in is the food that you're eating. Calories out is the activities that you're doing. Okay? In these activities that you're doing, we have BMR. So it is the energy that keeps you alive. So it has to satisfy everything that is inside your body, the organs. So it will take away 70% of the total daily energy expenditure, the BMR, for you to be alive the way you are. Your body must first take care of itself before it thinks of going to the shop, going to the kitchen to make food. Yani, that's how it does. Number 2, we have NEAT. NEAT means non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So NEAT, these are subtle movements that you normally make. You see the way I'm holding this biro, the way I'm talking, the way I'm just moving a muscle subconsciously. I haven't thought of it doing so. I haven't planned to do that. Yani, it is something that it's out of the blues. I'm using 25% of that because your body will assume you'll have to be mobile for you to be alive. See that? So you have to go to the washroom, you have to make something to eat, you'll have to walk, you'll have to move a muscle, whether you like it or you'll have to talk. So it will take 25% because these ones, they are unplanned. studies shows us that if you're hyperactive, you know those people who are hyperactive, like when they're sitting on their chair, they're stomping their feet. When they are maybe in a classroom, you have seen me when I was in a classroom, I was holding, see the teacher's dictating in front of the class, and I'm holding my Bible, I'm throwing it like this. You have seen such people. So others they're just moving the muscles intuitively. They're not even thinking of whatever thing they're doing. These people burn from 800 to 2500 calories in a day. That is out of the total daily energy expenditure. That's a lot. And these are just subtle movements. Baby, I'm one of those people. I'm so hyperactive. When I'm talking, I like moving my arms. I cannot sit on my sofa for even 1 hour. I just find myself, I've stepped out, I'm going to bask for 15 minutes, Mara, I'm in the kitchen, Mara, I've gone to the balcony. Yani, I'll just be proactive. That one I'm telling you for free. And I know there are such people like me. So, take an example of, we have teachers who are teaching in front of a classroom. Or rather, a teacher is teaching in front of a classroom. This teacher will have to move from one classroom to the other for the rest of her life, because that is her profession. This teacher, even though she's not going to the gym, because we have seen in the gym, you have limited number of calories that you can burn, because it's only for 1 hour, will burn roughly 800 to 2500 calories for that day, just from making subtle movements, because he has to mark papers, you know, he has to move from one staff room to maybe dining room, from dining room to classroom, from classroom to washroom. Yani, this teacher will be very hyperactive. Now we have people who are in sedentary jobs. People are like, what example can I use? People always in their offices, sitting all day, every day. Their work maybe is to, like say, a receptionist. A receptionist is a good example. She loves to be on that desk for the next 8 hours, because maybe the moment she'll just step out when she's going to eat and when she's visiting the washrooms. And then she'll come back to her seat, wait for the visitors or customers, talk to them. So take those two examples. So this receptionist, maybe she'll burn roughly 800 calories from these subtle movements. Get what I mean? So they did a study on this one. This one also applies to those people who are obesity. Those people are saying, oh, I'm obese because of my parents. You see, if obesity is not related just to this so-called genetics, it's also related to how active are you. So most people are obese. By the way, if you're offended, I am sorry. They are fat, isn't that? So that is the truth. If you're obese, it means you're fat. You're in fact overweight. So you're past 25, you're past 28 BMI. If I look at your BMI, you are 30 plus. So it means you are obese. Any person who is fat, who is obese, who is overweight, they barely make these subtle movements. They barely shake their head, stand up from their seat, make these subtle movements. And if they do, they'll tend to pant quickly and they'll be like, if you tell them, okay, they're living maybe 6th floor. If you tell them, can you do me a favor, get something from the shop, maybe go and buy a bread from the shop. They'll be like, she cannot imagine her climbing all those stairs back and forth. She'll have to drop and she'll have to climb. She'll be like, that's a whole new journey. As opposed to a person who is doing delivery. A person who is doing delivery, she does not, okay, most of them are his. He does not care if you are living on the 10th floor, if you are 100 meters away from the gate. These people are always